What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with a quick Destiny 2 video, and in this one we have a brand new look at Beyond Light initially, so we've got a little bit of gameplay of some stuff in Beyond Light, including Stasis, which is going to have some capabilities that we didn't really expect. And so we'll take a look at that, but also we get a better look at Europa, some of the gameplay we're going to enjoy in Beyond Light, and even a sneak peek at some exotic stuff. So we'll talk about that, but it was actually alongside the announcements for the upcoming Xbox today, so we actually see gameplay of the Xbox Series X running Destiny 2 at 60 FPS. And Destiny's going to be coming to Xbox Game Pass, so there are some additional details about that as well. But even if you're a PC player or a PS4 player, we still get a new look at Stasis and some additional gameplay, which really is kind of the juicy stuff for the most part in this video. So guys, as always, I hope you enjoy this one. But now, let's get into it. Before we even talk about any of the stuff we see, I'm just going to run the clip right here with the new gameplay segment that Bungie is showing off. We see Europa looking pretty good in 60 FPS on Xbox. And we see some of the landscapes right here, what appears to be perhaps some kind of outpost right there on Europa, maybe for one of the vendors. Looks a little bit Drifter-esque to me, but of course we see the Guardians potentially with some new gear there as well. And this new enemy for a brief second. But of course plenty of different shots here of landscapes on Europa, cave networks, hidden areas and things like that. But then immediately we get into the Stasis stuff, so we see the Titan right here slam down into the ground, and we can see that ice kind of shatters along the ground and then shoots up out of the ground. Then they show a hunter right here throwing a grenade on the side of a wall, and actually they are building with the stasis element. So to a certain extent, we're going to be able to use this to platform around things, which is pretty crazy, and I don't think was something that we were really anticipating from Stasis. Some really trippy encounters right here. We've got some fallen mechs. The players are also kind of encasing and freezing. And it shows that new ability also freezing a bunch of enemies in their place. So obviously Stasis stuff is looking pretty awesome. Also, we're getting a look at some of the weapons right here from the Europa set. But obviously there are going to be quite a few different kind of variants of abilities in these trees. Here we see the hunter kind of throw the grenade down on the floor, and it creates almost a wall in front of them that they use to hop over. And then a secondary ability that freezes a couple of guardians in their tracks in the Crucible. So this is going to be effective inside of PvP, very much so. Here we see the Warlock pull out the staff and use it to freeze some enemies, and a bunch of other cool abilities. So what do you guys think of that, man? I'm definitely pretty excited to check those out in more detail. But right at the end of the trailer, they show a very brief clip of what is going to be a new exotic weapon in Beyond Light. So this is one that Bungie have previewed and just showed us a tiny image of it before on the Beyond Light page. And we don't really get an idea of exactly what it's going to do because it's kind of obscured as it fires. But it seems to be firing one kind of really heavy round of some sort. Maybe somewhat similar to the tractor cannon, but most likely a stasis-infused weapon in some form. As in the second clip here, we can see a bunch of enemies appear to be frozen by that projectile. So obviously very cool stuff, and guys, let us know any cool things that you noticed in there, or your thoughts down in the comment section. Of course, additionally though, there is the announcement that D2 is coming to the Xbox Game Pass. So they say with an active Xbox Game Pass subscription, players will have access to the standard edition of each expansion, and that begins with Forsaken and Shadowkeep, available in September 2020, and then Beyond Light starting in November. They also say that later this year they'll be releasing the version of D2 optimized for Series X, including 4K and running at 60 FPS. And players will be able to transfer their game to Xbox Series X for free via smart delivery. And then there is a frequently asked questions section as well. They confirm that no content will launch on Xbox before any other platform. Also, seasonal content is not included as part of the Game Pass. There are a couple of additional things there as well, so if you're an Xbox player interested in that, I'll link the blog article down below. But otherwise, for today, that's what we have to round up in the video, guys. So give us your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I hope you've enjoyed this video as always. If you're new to the channel, get subscribed because I can keep you posted on all of the reveals and new content that we're going to get over the next few months, so be sure to stay tuned here on the channel. But if you've enjoyed the video, a rating down below really does help me out. And otherwise, I will catch you guys very soon.